Get the tools you need to become a free and independent trainer with my Dumbbells to Dollars course at www.dumbbells2dollars.com. How you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video, and in about 5 minutes or less, I'm going to explain to you one of the reasons why your Facebook ads aren't working as well, because a lot of times trainers put a lot of effort and a lot of money into putting together Facebook ads, and then they're like, I'm getting all these clicks and I'm not getting a lot of leads, or I'm getting a lot of leads and they're not showing up. And it's actually probably something that you're doing that you don't even know is really important. And so I'm going to explain that to you. All right. So we're going to assume that, there are a lot of reasons why Facebook ads don't work, but we're going to assume that you have the right targeting, the right headline, the right video, the right landing page, and the right offer. All right. Because all of that needs to be in order for your Facebook ad to work. But let's assume that you had all of that correct. All right. So I first started my boot camp because a personal training client of mine suggested it. Her name was Natalia. And I was at the gym the other day and I just happened to run into her. And then I hadn't seen her in years, and she said she wanted to try my boot camp. So I posted up a Facebook ad a couple of days prior, and I guess after our conversation, that Facebook ad was delivered to her, and then she filled out a form. So I got back to her a few days later via text, because we have each other's numbers, and I said, hey, are you ready to try your class, your demo class tomorrow? And then her response was, what are you talking about? What demo class? What do you mean? And then I said, the form that you filled out the form from the Facebook ad. And then she was like, I filled that out months ago. And then I took a screenshot to let her know that she filled out the form like 5 days ago. All right. And then she eventually called me and she said, and this is going to be the most important part. This is what you all have to pay attention to. She said, you know what? A lot of times I see forms like this all the time, like for CrossFit or whatever, and then I fill out the form because it's on a whim, and I'm like, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't, and then I literally forget about it the next minute, all right? And so this is somebody that I thought I could have a little bit of a delay between the opt-in and the follow-up and still have some kind of the interest didn't have to be rekindled. But even with somebody that I knew that had trained with me, that got me to become a trainer, she was my first boot camp client ever. She filled out a form from my business, and then within a couple of days, she forgot that she filled out the form completely. All right. And this is the case for most people. Most people, when they fill out a form, they do so on a whim. And I remember I was talking to trainers about how long does it take before you follow up with a client? And then one trainer said, it takes me a couple of days. And my initial reaction was like, in a couple of days, they've forgotten about you already. All right. So in the best case scenario, if somebody responds to my bot chat, or if they fill out a form, I have to get back to them within like an hour, all right? Because they might have done it while they're in the middle of work. They might have done it while they were waiting online for something. Think of the reasons that you're on your phone. You're just using it to kill time, and they're like, oh, I'll fill out that, that opt-in form. So they haven't fully committed to anything yet. However, you see this lead and you're like, yes, money is about to come in the door. You have this small window to get in touch with your client or your prospective client. And if you don't, that client can go away. And if you think about it, the average person, a new client will spend about $500 a year on fitness. All right. You're essentially gambling with $500. If I said, I'll give you $500 if you respond to my text within 12 hours, you would absolutely do it. But you don't think about it like that. You think about clients like, yeah, they want to start my boot camp, or they want to try my services. I'm kind of busy right now. I'll get back to them when I can. And then before you know it, that $500 has walked out the door. So even if you have the perfect ad, all right, not everybody is like super motivated to start a program right now. And if you don't get on top of them, they're going to walk out of the door and you'll have completely missed out on that opportunity. So after I had that conversation, I really thought that it would be a good idea to talk to you guys about how important it was to be on top of everything, especially if you're going to be putting money into Facebook ads or Instagram ads or Google ads to get more clients. If you're not responding immediately, you're watching that client walk out of the door, and the odds of you being able to turn them over are going to be much lower. So if you're not somebody that is on top of that, make sure that you have a autoresponder, or make sure that you get notifications immediately after opt-ins are filled out. That way you're going to be able to get back to the client immediately They'll be impressed, and then you'll be more likely to get them in the door. All right, so that's about it. I hope you found this video helpful. I wanted to keep it short. I felt like I was rambling a little bit, but the information was important. I'm glad I got it out. Now, if you are struggling with putting together good Facebook ads with the headline and the video and the landing page and all that stuff, I definitely recommend that you get my Dumbbells Dollars course, or inquire more about it so I can tell you exactly which course would be best for you, either foundation or the advanced. But thank you for watching. Remember, if you found this video helpful, click on the like button below and comment, because your comments are what fuel this channel. So that's about it. I'll be back with a new video, and as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe, stress levels, don't get rest, don't slap anybody, love your clients, say I love you back. I'll see y'all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.